Hello and welcome back to the world of the spirit consciousness. This is a continuation of the book study session on the astral body and other astral phenomena. We are in the beginning of the third module. We've already discussed the overview. In this particular session, we will be discussing astral entities which are human and which are physically alive. So diving straight through into the topic, human class of entities may be divided into two broad sections, the ones that are physically alive and the ones that are physically dead. Considering the physically alive astral entities, you have four types: the ordinary person, the psychic, the adept and his students, and the black magician and his students. Considering the ordinary person, so they are usually the asleep physical bodies and they hover about on the astral plane in several levels of consciousness. This has already been explained in the video covering sleep life. Coming to the psychic, so generally the psychic is fully conscious when out of the physical body, but may misinterpret what she or he sees due to the lack of training. Can usually travel through all the astral subplanes, but is at times attracted to one particular subplane and then hardly goes beyond its influence. So, such a psychic may remember what he or she has seen, ranging from accurate details to absolutely no memory of it. We assume that such person has no master to guide him or her, and such person hence will always appear in the astral body because she or he is not aware of how to function in the mental body. Coming to the adept and his students, so the classes of these entities usually make use of the mind body, which is made up of the matter of the four lower levels of mental plane. The benefit of using the mind body is that it allows immediate travel from the mental to astral and back to mental, and it allows utilization of higher power and deep understanding of the mental plane. The students here learn to gather a temporary veil of astral matter around themselves to be visible to the astral entities. This is because the mental body that they use is not visible to the astral vision. This body is an exact look-alike of the individual. It doesn't contain the individual's own astral matter and it corresponds to astral matter like materializations correspond to the physical body. So in the earlier levels of learning, a student may operate in the astral body, but no matter the vehicle he or she employs, under an efficient teacher, he or she will always be fully conscious on all the subplanes. Coming to the black magician and his students, so it is similar to some extent to the adept and his students, except that the advancement is for wicked purposes and the powers are utilized for selfish motives. And these are developed for, as we said, for selfish and wicked purposes instead of developing it for good and selfless purposes. So the lower ranks of this class include the Negroes who perform the rites of the Obia and the Udu schools, the medicine men of savage tribes, and the Tibetan black magicians. Now, these Tibetan black magicians are higher in intelligence and hence they are more blameworthy. So, having seen the physically alive class of human entities on the astral plane, we will see the physically dead ones in the next video. And the next video will focus on three subtypes: the ordinary person, the shades, shells and vitalized shells, and those of the suicide and the victim of sudden death. Stay tuned.